Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name's Molly, and today I'm going to be beginning a new reaction series, watching and reviewing and reacting to episode 1 of Good Omens from Amazon, an Amazon original series. So, I was very curious about this show. I know, like many of you, I saw numerous previews for it popping up everywhere online over the last few weeks. And I honestly don't really know that much about the show other than what I have seen in the previews, which is funny for me because I am a big fan of certain fantasy series. I have read a lot of things by Neil Gaiman in the past, but and I actually haven't read anything by Terry Pratchett, so forgive me. But I'm a fan of that sort of style in general, and also seeing the preview, seeing that David Tennant and Michael Sheen are both in this as the main characters, that really kind of got me excited about the show because I think those are two fantastic actors and I enjoy pretty much everything that they are in. So I asked people on YouTube, I asked people on my Patreon to give me their thoughts about potentially doing a reaction series to this show, and most people's thoughts were encouraging, and it also, on top of this, does seem like it's kind of more of a lighthearted series, which is something I think that I could use on my channel to balance out a lot of the extremely dramatic and sometimes depressing shows that I tend to watch and react to. So I decided to give it a go, and now I'm about to watch the first episode. So before I jump into this, just a quick thank you, shout out to all of the people who support me on Patreon. You guys are really the reason I'm able to try out new shows and continue to do these things in the first place because of your support. And if you are someone who is interested in coming out to support me on Patreon, I'll put a link in the description below this video. There's various tiers of support, so if you're someone that just wants to throw a couple dollars a month my way just to say, hey, I support you, especially if you use, say, an ad blocker or something, greatly appreciated. But I also do have tiers where you can get early access to videos like this one, and then higher tiers where you can get full-length reviews and reactions to certain TV shows such as The Expanse, my dad's reactions to Game of Thrones, and Penny Dreadful, among other things. So so if you're curious or interested, please do check that out, but of course no obligation. Alright, so that being said, let's start the series, episode 1. Here we go.
And it was going to be a big one.
Look at his hair.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, well, that went down like a lead balloon.
Yes, it did, rather.
Bit of an overreaction, if you ask me. First offence, honey. I can't see what's so bad about knowing the difference between good and evil anyway.
Well, it must be bad.
Cruel.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have tempted them into it.
Oh, they just say get up there and make some trouble.
Obviously, you're a demon. It's what you do.
Not very subtle of the Almighty, though. Fruit tree in the middle of a garden with a don't touch sign. Put it on the top of a high mountain. Or on the moon.
If tempting them is the
What
point.
God's really planning.
Best not to speculate. It's all part of the great plan. It's not for us to understand. It's ineffable.
The great plan's ineffable.
Exactly. It is beyond understanding.
I mean, that is what a lot of religious people believe.
Didn't you have a flaming sword? You did. It was flaming like anything. What happened to it? Lost it already, haven't you?
Gave it away.
You what?
I gave it away. They're vicious animals. It's going to be cold out there, and she's expecting already. And I said, here you go, flaming sword, don't thank me. And don't let the sun go down on you here. I do hope I didn't do the wrong thing.
Oh, you're an angel. I don't think you can do the wrong thing.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Well, it's been bothering me.
No, don't worry.
Oh my god.
What if I did the right thing with the whole eat the apple bit? demon can get into a lot of trouble for doing the right thing. It'd be funny if we both got it wrong, eh? If I did the good thing and you did the bad one.
No. Wouldn't be funny.
It's like, wait, no.
Good omens. Being a narrative of certain events occurring in the last 11 years of human history, in strict accordance, as shall be shown, with the nice and accurate prophecies of Agnes Nutter, Witch.
Himself up here these days. Crowley. Here he comes now, the flush bastard. If you ask me, he's been up here too long. Gone native, enjoying himself too much.
Oh my god. I love David Tennant.
All hail Satan. All hail Satan.
Hi guys. Yeah, sorry I'm late, but you know how it is on the A40 at Denham. I tried to cut up towards
Now
Chorley.
that we are all here, let us recount the deeds of the day.
Of course. Deeds, yeah.
I've tempted a priest. As he walked down the street, he saw all the pretty girls in the sun. I put doubt into his mind. He would have been a saint. Now, within a decade, we shall have him.
Nice one.
I have corrupted a politician. Let him think that a tiny bribe wouldn't hurt. Within a year, we shall have him.
Right, you like
Intense
this?
ways.
I brought down every London area mobile phone network tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
What exactly is that done to secure souls for our master?
Oh, come on, think about it. 15 million pissed off people to take it out on each other.
Is
I
it
mean-
exactly craftsmanship?
Well, head office don't seem to mind. They love me down there, guys. Times are changing. So, what's up?
This is...
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
And it's up to me?
Yes.
You know, this really isn't my scene.
Your scene. Your starring role. Take it. Like I said, times are changing. They come to an end for a start.
Why me?
They love you down there. And what an opportunity. Bigger here would give his right arm to be you tonight.
And someone's right arm. Anyway.
The thing on his head.
Now what?
You will receive your instructions. Why so glum? The moment we've been working for all these centuries is at hand.
Centuries.
Our moment of eternal triumph awaits.
Triumph.
And you will be a tool of that glorious destiny.
Glorious. Tomb. Yeah.
Seems very enthused.
I'll be off and get it over with. Well, I want to get it over with, obviously, but I'll be popping along. Great. Fine. Yeah.
Ciao. What's that mean? Ciao. It's Italian. Means food.
Crowley was all in favor of Armageddon in general terms, but it was one thing to work to bring it about, and quite another for it to actually happen. A golden-haired male baby we will call the Adversary.
The
Destroyer of
Adversary?
kings, angel of the bottomless pit, prince of this world and lord of darkness.
Is that him?
Yep.
And yet expected funny eyes or teensy weensy little coffeekins or a little tail.
It's definitely him.
Fancy me holding the Antichrist, counting his little stonesy roses. Does he look like your daddy? I bet he does. Do you look like your daddy when you're kids?
He doesn't. Take him out to row 3.
He doesn't.
Room 3. Do you think he'll remember me when he grows up?
Pray that he doesn't.
3 babies. Watch carefully. Round and round they go.
Sister Mary, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be taking biscuits to the refectory?
Master Crowley said to take the baby to room 3.
Dad.
Damien's an excellent name.
Damien Dowling?
It's a little
Too
obvious.
alliterative.
Warlock, then. It's an Old English name. A good name.
Hello, Warlock.
Damien.
No, I've always fancied something more, well, traditional. We've always gone in for good, simple names in our family.
Cain. They all sound Cain, really. Well, there's always... I mean, there's always Adam.
Adam. Adam.
Come on, little one.
Do you know, Deirdre, I think he looks like an Adam.
You're sure it was the Antichrist?
I should know I delivered the baby. Why not delivered, you know? Handed it over.
An American diplomat? Really? As if Armageddon were a cinematographic show you wish to sell in as many countries as possible.
Earth and all the kingdoms thereof.
We will win, of course.
You really believe that?
Obviously. Heaven will finally triumph over hell. It's all going to be rather lovely.
Lovely.
An interest. How many first-class composers do your lot have in heaven? Was Mozart's one of ours? Beethoven, Schubert, all the Bachs.
They have already written their music.
And you'll never hear it again. No more Albert Hall, no more Glyndebourne, just celestial harmonies.
Well,
It's just the start of what you lose if you win. No more fascinating little restaurants where they know you. No gravlax and dill sauce. No more old bookshops. We've only got 11 years and then it's all over. We have to work together.
no.
It's the end of the world we're talking about. It's not some little temptation.